FX Morning Mayhem podcast is an essential listen for currency traders. Each episode covers a curated watch list of key currency pairs alongside insightful market observations. It highlights crucial daily news events that could influence the market, ensuring traders are well informed. Additionally, the podcast offers valuable trading strategy tips, catering to both new and experienced traders in the Forex market. This podcast is for educational purposes only. None of this info should be construed as investment advice. To see the trades called out live for free on our Slack channel, click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join the trade faction. If you find this podcast valuable, please follow and share with a friend. And now, on with the show.
Let's start with the instruments. No signals while I was gone, so that surprised me a little bit. So maybe I'll add, over the weekend, I'll add a couple instruments to give us some more opportunities to come up with trades. But right now, Euro Canadian dollar is in a uptrend, and we're looking for longs. It's in a long wave phase. We are in the zone, so we're ripe for a sweet spot to be forming. This one actually looks like it would be in good shape for that to happen, but we'll wait and see. Pound Canadian dollar, that is hyperextended. Yeah, the amplitude's way over 100, so it's in an uptrend looking for longs, but it's way overextended. It would have to come way down here and go that way before I would consider going long on that. New Zealand US dollar. Oh, this is the one that was making me nuts. So I went short here on this guy right here, right? And I put this really teeny profit target on it because I was like, this is where your brain psychs you out. I was like, oh, look at it. It's been here a billion times now. It's trying to go down. It's just going to do one of these, right? And of course, it does one of these. So that I even tortured myself last night when I got back from surgery and measured it. That's 137 pips that I missed there on that one. I was in that trade. I got out with 10 pips. So,
There goes the Fed.
yeah. So much for that. Singapore dollar, Swissy franc. We're in a long phase. We're in an uptrend. We are not in the zone yet. We'll see what happens when we get in the zone. But right now, just keeping an eyeball on that. Pound Canadian dollar. I was actually surprised. We're going to talk about this in a second as the news. This didn't move much on the news, but it is extremely overbought. Trend, looking for longs, hyperextended. So nothing to do here. A lot of these got to come back to earth before they're viable trades. Same with this one. This one actually is in the zone, in an uptrend and looking for longs. So the potential for the trade are on this one. EuroCAD and US Chief, the two bookends of the list, are the two potential longs could form here in these. Okay.
Yep.
Oops. News. We just got good unemployment claim. So the forecast was 229,000 people filed for unemployment, and they reported that only 220,000 people actually did. And the Philly Fed manufacturing index is down 16, negative 16. So that was forecast to be a positive 2.9, and it's actually negative 16.4. Building shit is in the toilet in the US of A. The next thing up is existing home sales. Coming up at 9 a.m., we have 4.09 million forecast, so we'll see what happens. At 9 o'clock, if that is the piece of information that they are waiting for to move the markets around. All right, today's topic for market insights.
All right.
Have you ever heard of what I'm calling the sperm short play?
No.
Okay.
Maybe if you go into it, but
All right. So there are people who are shorting the world markets because sperm counts in men have plummeted by nearly 50% in the last decade.
Hmm.
And what else was interesting in this article? They're worldwide, they declined by 51.6% over the last 10 years. This is a major public health crisis and demands urgent global action. Net of this article is we are not creating enough humans to keep the world populated. It's in a rapidly declining phase, and that's going to cause massive economic and geopolitical issues across the world. I thought that was interesting. I would not have thought of this or been aware of it. It like basically affects everything. We won't need as much food. We won't need as much stuff.
yeah.
And a big part of this has to do with airborne toxins and toxins in our food that are
Hmm.
causing massive amounts of inflammation, obesity, and that's all having a very negative effect on reproductive health.
Yeah. Now that I do on that, I have heard that and testosterone counts.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was interesting that someone is actually spinning it with a market spin on it, a
Yeah.
trader. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. I would hear you
humans.
on that one too.
Yeah, not enough humans. So we shall see what will the government come up with to cure this? I don't know. Pay to have
uh,
sex? I don't know.
yeah. We'll see about what you call it. RFK comes up with.
Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, I got it. I got the headline. It just came to me. Pay to play.
Oh.
So that's fun. All
All
right.
right.
That is all I have for today.